I remember the first time I met you, and you were like one of the first people to talk to me at Life, and it was very meaningful to me because I didn't know anyone, and you reached out to me, and I really appreciate it.
When I first met him at Bonfire, I thought he was like a first year, so I like went up and I asked him like, you know, what major are you? What's your year and all? And then I found out he's like 26. So yeah, but then we jammed to some worship music, and that was one of the reasons why I decided to stay with Life Fellowship. So thank you, Tim. You're the best.
One of my favorite memories of you is that you thought my name was Brian for like the first year I got to know you. So I just want to say that I'm really going to miss your passion, your wisdom, your voice, your awkward hugs, and most of all, your joy.
I had a very fun time recently with you at the sophomore freshman event, Newbie Nights, and I really appreciate the comfort you gave me after I realized I cost my team second place.
I still remember coming out to Bonfire last year, freshman year, and you just being super willing to talk to me, and also finding out that we lived in the same house in Tioga Hall in your college. Anyway, yeah, thanks, and we'll miss you. Bye.
My first impression of Tim, I told him I loved him, and he just smiled and said, and he never said no, and I think I'm really thankful for that because it means I wasn't rejected, but I know he has a girlfriend now. But I'm glad that he could be a good brother despite all that and laugh through it, and hopefully he take that as a joyful memory back to NorCal. Bye, Tim!
My first impression of you is, I think I met you that one Friday night, and you came up to me first and you were talking to me, and I was like, why is this sexy man talking to me? But now, you know what, I'm so glad you did, because, you know, like, after that day, we got a lot of time together, and then just everything that's been going on, and I realized that I'm really thankful for you, and no matter what happens, that no one can take that sexiness away, okay? So make sure you remind yourself how beautiful you are, and I hope that wherever you go, you know, you find God and a pretty lady, okay? I pray for you, alright? I thank you.
I'm so thankful for Tim's messages that he gives on Friday nights. I'd say that every time he speaks, I feel really uplifted, and you can really hear the word of God pour out through his heart. And so we're going to miss his messages so much.
Thanks just for being there, loving us in the fellowship. We'll miss you. Actually, I'll see you in SF sometime. Bye.
I appreciate you, all that you've done. You're a great guy. You're a stud. Thanks for being passionate in worship and meeting up with me twice during both of our leadership interviews. That was great.
I'm just really thankful for the many times that you were able to just talk with me, and just those times that we went to get a burrito and just talk about life and what your thoughts were. I really appreciate that, and I just hope that you really are blessed when you go to your new ministry, and we will definitely miss you.
I just want to thank you for being so supportive and just always being there to listen and talk with me, and yeah, thanks, Tim.
Hi Tim, thanks again for just being beautiful and amazing guy to hold. Just thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, and just continuing to serve us and love us. Thanks.
Thank you for being so accepting and listening to all my late night questions. Bye-bye.
Hi Tim, thank you so much for just being an excellent brother and someone we can all look up to. And thank you for putting up with our kind of unhealthy obsession with you. Goodbye.
Thanks for taking me to Islands that one time and talking. That was really nice. That's not you, Tim. Anyway, yeah, thanks for being a fellow Tim in this fellowship. Yeah, gonna miss you. Hopefully there's more Tims next year. Okay, bye.
My favorite thing about Tim is that he is always happy whenever I see him. Every time I say hi, he always waves back bigger than I wave at him. And every time he says a testimony or he tells me a story, he always puts so much emphasis in the words that makes it so much more interesting to learn. So yeah, I love Tim.
My favorite thing about Tim is just his attitude. He always has a smile on his face, he's always positive, and it's such a wonderful thing, honestly. I've never heard him say anything negative about anyone or the situation. That's what I really appreciate about Tim.
I'm always thankful that every time I see Tim, he asks me about how I'm doing in nursing school, because his sister went through nursing school and he knows how hard it is, and every time I see him, he encourages me to do my best in it.
Tim, you're always so full of happiness. Every time I talk to you, you give me energy to feel happy myself. I know every time I'm feeling down, you just always give me happiness. So thanks for all your work, and maybe we can jam someday.
Hey Tim, you know what my favorite thing about you is? Your smile.
I'll wish you luck on this next step of your life, Tim. And just God bless you.
Hey Tim, shout out to 6 quarters in a row of once a quarter meetups. I know I want to say that I'm going to miss you, but this is not the end of our friendship. I will still talk to you when you're in SF. See you, Tim.
And I wish you all the best, man. Good luck out there.
Hi Tim. Goodbye. Thanks for being a good example and a good big brother for me.
Just want to say I'm going to really miss you. It's been great serving alongside you and just having you as a brother to encourage me as we both walk this path of ministry. I'm always encouraged by you, and I'm always, just very glad to share with you and talk with you. I wish you the best as you leave us at CDC. You will be dearly missed, but I know that God will use you in great ways back home. And love you.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh. That's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on